Love lives here.
Good evening. I'm Reverend Jeffrey Ryan, the Senior Minister here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living, and it is my joy to serve this beloved community where we know that love lives here. Welcome to this year's holiday candle lighting service entitled Peace, Light, and Love. Tonight is full of beautiful music that is interspersed with prayer, meditation, and inspirational readings by Ernest Holmes, Joel Goldsmith, Maya Angelou, and Howard Thurman. I invite you to take a moment to get a candle and have it ready to light with us just before we close this evening. During the course of this evening, you will occasionally hear references to the Christ consciousness. Here at Centers for Spiritual Living, we realize that God being all that there is, that each one of us is the divine made manifest, an individualized expression of the one life. The Christ, or Christ consciousness, is that divinity within us. It is our true nature, our highest self. It is the indwelling presence of the divine within each and every one. It is Emmanuel, meaning God with us. Each of us is a center of the living spirit whose circumference is nowhere. Tonight, we celebrate peace, light, and love. We recognize that these qualities of the divine are alive within us, and we bring them forth, radiating their presence into the greater expression of the world. We begin this evening by acknowledging the time of year itself, a time of quietude and stillness in the richness of the darkness, a time in which roots deepen and seeds wait patiently to bring forth new life, a time when all of nature rests and is restored, a time when we are invited to turn within and commune. Let us begin with prayer.
Good evening. My name is Ed Ryan. I am one of your licensed spiritual practitioners here at the Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. Please join me as we come together in consciousness for this evening's invocation. So I invite everyone to close their eyes if you're comfortable in doing so. And let's just go ahead and take in a deep breath. And just let it out as we feel the power and presence of the one, that one mind, that one power that we call God, I know that God is all there is. It is that peace that passes all understanding, that love that is back of all things, supporting and sustaining all life and creation. It is that light that leads the way. And I know that I am one with it, for I am a divine emanation of spirit, a child of the light, a child of the living spirit. And I am one with that presence of love and one with that peace. And I know that this is the truth for me. This is the truth for everyone present within the sound of my voice. We are all one, one with each other and one with God. And today we come together to celebrate this season of light and love and peace, knowing that that light that is God resides within the very center, the very core of our being. That it is that Christ consciousness, that divine sonship, that inner presence of knowing that God is always with us, always available to us, acting as our guide and as our protection. And we open up to be greater expressions of that light, to be born anew within and as that light, to allow that Christ consciousness to be the place from where we lead our lives. And so as we take the time to turn within and simply listen to the still small voice, I know that life is open to unlimited possibility as we remember the truth of who we are and let God guide us on our way. That the most magnificent and beautiful possibilities are available to us here and now. And so we take this moment to be born anew into that Christ consciousness, to let go and allow ourselves to float into that flowing goodness of love and peace, and to allow that light of God to shine out from the very core of our being, to be the truth of who we are, to be the truth of our lives, and to be the truth of our relationship with each other. And so I know this service unfolds under the blessings of God, with grace, with ease, with love, with peace, and with light. And for this truth I am so grateful. And together we say, and so it is.
In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world filled with chaos and noise. I awake to these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God. I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world filled with chaos and noise. I awake to these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, And right here in this holy silence, I find God. I find God. I find myself.
Allow your inner awareness to open to the quietness of this longest night. Journey into healing darkness to the very still point of being. Spiral into endarkenment. Rest in deep winter silence. No reproach for yesterday. No admonition for tomorrow. For you are here now. Spiral into endarkenment, the place of holy peace. Spiral into endarkenment, into deepest darkness and release. Spiral into endarkenment. Listen and trust the wisdom that dwells within. Spiral into endarkenment, where dreams dance with infinite possibility. Spiral into endarkenment, where the waiting seed quickens and tender roots are nurtured. Spiral into endarkenment, suspended in time, enfolded in grace, wondrously transformed in spirit. Spiral into endarkenment, the sacred crucible of divine power.
Deep in the darkest rooms of light, you lit my candle burning, cozy and warm inside the light. Now in the year of turning, what does
Through the long night watches, thou hast been with me. In the dark places of human ignorance, thy hand hath guided me. Thy light hath lighted the pathway of desolation to a land of plenty. I have perceived thee from afar, and my soul hath yearned to thee, O thou mighty one. The spirit within me hath urged me on to the goal, and I have not been misled. I have been guided and guarded through the long journey, and thy presence hath made known to me. I awake from the dream and re-enter the house of my Lord, clothed with peace and robed in colors of light.
Unseen guides, cast your mind, set aside the how and why. Soar your soul and rest ashore, safely in their keep. Sacred Mother, full of grace, surrender to your dark embrace. For deep inside the winter night is birth the coming of see this kindness as a prayer. You will find such comfort there. The love divine, her friend desire, will breathe us into thee. Sacred Mother, full of grace, surrender to her dark embrace. Inside winter night is birth the coming of see the coming of the light.
Asleep in the heart of cosmic love, unborn, universal, potential, the Christ child lay, and the great mother soul, brooding over her unborn child, conceived it in the stillness of her universal nature, imparting to it her own being. Born into time and experience, unnoticed, unseen, yet alive and aware, the Christ child incarnated in human form, taking the likeness of men and women, yet giving no sign of its presence, waiting with utmost patience and love, the revelation that should disclose itself and proclaim the reign of peace. Many ages passed and vanished in the long yesterdays of time, and still the Christ child waited. Nations appeared and disappeared, toil, famine, pestilence, and want, hunger, cold, heat, and thirst, war, hatred, blood, and ruin, and still the seed of perfection unrevealed. But the universal wholeness cannot be forever subjected, nor cosmic love be kept from human form. That which was given must be revealed. The seed of perfection must burst. The shoots of heavenly planting must break the cords that bind, fanning the human into a blaze divine. And so the long-awaited day arrived. A voice from out of the stillness spoke. This is my beloved Son. Let the earth be still in his presence. Let the beasts of the field, the birds of the air, and all living creatures be still. Let the hosts of heaven sing praises, and let deep cry unto deep. Then spoke the child, I am come to bring peace. I am the child of joy, and to all who will I give life. I am formed of happiness. I am come from the eternal stillness. Quietness and confidence are mine. In the heart of the Father I have lived forever. O nations and all people, look unto me and be saved. Behold my face shining as the sun, and my feet shod with righteousness. In my left hand are riches and honor, and in my right peace forevermore. All that I am and all that I have, I give.
Peace be unto thee, stranger. Peace be unto thee, stranger. Enter and be not afraid. I have left the gate open, and thou art welcome to my home. There is room in my house for all. I have swept the earth and lighted the fire. The room is warm and cheerful, and you will find comfort and rest within. The table is laid, and the fruits of life are spread before thee. The wine is here also. It sparkles in the light. I have set a chair for you, where the sunbeams dance through the shade. Sit and rest, and refresh your soul. Eat of the fruit, and drink the wine. All is yours, and you are welcome.
Seated by the hearth, warmed by the fire, partaking of the refreshment, from within the stillness of our soul arises the awareness of our inherent oneness with the divine, an awareness of our unity with all of life itself. We are one with that light that hung the stars in the night. We are inseparable from it. We recognize everything and everyone as our sister, our brother, our sibling, ourselves. Our hearts overflow with love.
Two readings from Ernest Holmes. I am. I am. What more can I say? I am. It is enough. Because thou art, I am. From out of the deeps of me, I am. In and around me, I am. Over and through me, I am. O inner being, eternal and blessed, complete and perfect, birthless and changeless, deathless, I am, and evermore shall be. Fullness of light. The light of life is full within me and around me. It shines forth into the perfect day. A light within, lighting my path to peace. I adore and love you and let you shine. Go forth and bless all who come to you, light within. My light radiates to all and through all. My light has come.
Stand in the light and be seen as we are. Didn't I tell you I hear what you say? Never look back as you're walking away. Carry the music, the memories, and keep them inside you. Laugh every day. Don't stop those tears from falling down. This is who I am inside. This is who I am. I'm not gonna hide. 'Cause the greatest risk will ever take us by far. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. With courage and kindness, hold on to your faith. You get what you give, and it's never too late to reach for the branch and climb up, leaving sadness behind you. Fight hard for love, and never giving up. This is who I am inside. This is who I am. I'm not gonna hide. 'Cause the greatest risk will ever take us by far. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. Riding the storms that come raging toward us, we dive. Holding our breath as we break through the surface with arms open wide. With arms open wide. This is who I am inside. This is who I am. I'm not gonna hide. 'Cause the greatest risk will ever take us by far. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. we are, to stand in the light and be seen as we are, to stand in the light and be seen as we are. Stand in the light.
We light the flames of faith, recognizing the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all peoples and all faiths, all sentient beings, come from the one great universal presence which we call spirit. We celebrate all paths that lead to the recognition of the divine, knowing that all are included in the one that is all.
We light a candle for all the indigenous traditions, honoring the path of living in the awareness of the Great Spirit that lives within its creation.
We light a candle for Taoism, honoring the path and recognizing the perfect order and balance, harmony and equilibrium of the universe.
We light a candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, devotion, and recognizing the divine in each person.
We light a candle for Buddhism, honoring the path of compassion and peace, the path of non-attachment that ends all suffering.
We light a candle for Sikhism, honoring the path of equality, justice, and sacred service.
We light a candle for Judaism, honoring the path of living by sacred law.
We light the candle for Christianity, honoring the path of love and forgiveness.
We light a candle for Islam, honoring the path of constant prayer and submission to the divine.
We light a candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace.
We light a candle for all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of wholeness and freedom through the practice of universal spiritual principles.
We light a candle for all of our beloveds whom we have lost this year, honoring their path, giving thanks for their presence, and remembering them with love. Please place the name of those you wish to remember into its light.
We light the candle of wholeness and perfection, honoring beloveds in need of any type of healing, knowing the truth is revealed through them and as them now. Please place the names of those for whom you affirm wholeness into the light. The flames of faith burn brightly, reminding us of the universal wisdom and truth that guide us daily. May we always be aware of our oneness.
A Prayer for World Peace by Ernest Holmes. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. I know there is but one mind, which is the mind of God, in which all people live and move and have their being. I know there is a divine pattern for humanity, and within this pattern, there is infinite harmony and peace, cooperation, unity, and mutual helpfulness. I know that the mind of man, being one with the mind of God, shall discover the method, the way, and the means best fitted to permit the flow of divine love between individuals and nations. Thus, harmony, peace, cooperation, unity, and mutual helpfulness will be experienced by all. I know there shall be a free interchange of ideas, of cultures, of spiritual concepts, of ethics, of educational systems, and of scientific discoveries. For all good belongs to all alike. I know that because the divine mind has created us all, we are bound together in one infinite and perfect unity in bringing about world peace. I know that all people and all nations will remain individual but unified for the common purpose of promoting peace, happiness, harmony, and prosperity. I know that deep within every person, the divine pattern of perfect peace is already implanted. I now declare that in each person and in leaders of thought everywhere, this divine pattern moves into action and form, to the end that all nations and all people shall live together in peace, harmony, and prosperity forever. So it is now.
Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria
Padme Hum, Mani 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 Padme Hum.
Excerpts from the Christmas Letters by Joel Goldsmith. When we are at one with the center of our spiritual being, we are one with the spiritual essence of all that exists everywhere on the face of the globe, everywhere, and in the spaces beyond. When we are consciously one with the spirit within, we are consciously one with the spirit that animates everyone everywhere, human, animal, vegetable, and mineral. That includes not only this earth, but all the planets that are beyond this one, because spirit is not limited to earth. Spirit is the essence, the substance, and the law behind all creation everywhere. And we become one with it only when we become one with our own center, with this risen Christ in us. As we lift up the Christ in us, we remove the Christ from time and space and realize it is an activity of our consciousness, a substance, a law, the Spirit of God within us. Then we are one with all being, and we are one with all life. Life of every nature, the life on any and every plane. We are the one with the creative genius of the world. Let us remember that the presence indwells every one of us, and our recognition of it is helping to awaken it in the rest of mankind. Just as a person recognizing the indwelling Christ brings transformation into the experience of another person, so should we be able to conceive of the contribution of all of us together, dwelling and recognizing this raised up Christ in human consciousness throughout the world, and will make peace to the world. That peace passes understanding. It is the real peace, because it is a peace that will change the consciousness of man. Only in one way can peace be established on earth, and that is to find peace of God in our own being.
Sound of everyone. One people, one voice, a song for every one of us. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice.
In full recognition of our oneness, we know that there is a light within each one of us. It is the light that never fails, forever shining, guiding, illuminating our consciousness and the path before us. We do not hide it, but we allow it to radiate brilliantly from within us. We give thanks for it, and we rejoice in its glow.
Amazing Peace, a Christmas poem by Dr. Maya Angelou. Thunder rumbles in the mountain passes, and lightning rattles the eaves of our houses. Floodwaters await us in our avenues. Snow falls upon snow, snow to avalanche over unprotected villages. The sky slips low and gray and threatening. We question ourselves. What have we done to so affront nature? We worry God. Are you there? Are you there really? Does the covenant you made with us still hold? Into this climate of fear and apprehension, Christmas enters, streaming lights of joy, ringing bells of hope, and singing carols of forgiveness high up in the bright air. The world is encouraged to come away from rancor, come the way of friendship. It is the glad season. Thunder ebbs to silence and lightning sleeps quietly in the corner. Floodwaters recede into memory. Snow becomes a yielding cushion to aid us, and we make our way to higher ground. Hope is born again into the faces of children. It rides on the shoulders of our aged as they walk into their sunsets. Hope spreads around the earth, brightening all things, even hate, with crouches breeding in dark corridors. In our joy, we think we hear a whisper. At first, it is too soft, then only half heard. We listen carefully as it gathers strength. We hear sweetness. The word is peace. It is loud now. It is louder than the explosion of bombs. We tremble at the sound. We are thrilled by its presence. It is what we have hungered for. Not just the absence of war, but true peace, a harmony of spirit, a comfort of courtesies, security for our beloveds and their beloveds. We clap hands and we welcome the peace of Christmas. We beckon this good season to wait a while for us. We, Baptists and Buddhists, Methodists and Muslims, say, come, peace. Come and fill us in our world with your majesty. We, the Jew and the Jainist, the Catholic and the Confucian, implore you to stay a while with us, so we may learn by your shimmering light how to look beyond complexion and see community. It is Christmas time, a halting of hate time. On this platform of peace, we create a language to translate ourselves to ourselves and to each other. At this holy instant, we celebrate the birth of Jesus the Christ into the world, into the great religion of the world. We jubilate the precious advent of trust. We shout with glorious tongues at the coming of hope. All the earth tribes loosen their forces to celebrate the promise of peace. We, angels and mortals, believers and non-believers, look heavenward and speak the word aloud. Peace. We look at our world and speak the word aloud. Peace. We look at each other, then into ourselves, and we say without shyness or apology or hesitation, peace, my brother. Peace, my sister. Peace, my soul.
Peace for all seasons, love every moment, light shines wherever we are, faith in the darkness, hope in the silence, joy, joy in our hearts. Every day's a joy, we show some kindness. We all are a part of the family, so connected, our hearts and spirit. If I reach out for you, you reach out for me. Peace for all seasons, love every moment, light shine wherever we are. Faith in the darkness, love in the silence, joy, joy in our hearts. Every day's a choice to show some kindness. We all are a part of one family, so connected, our hearts and spirit. If I reach out to you, you reach out to me. Love every moment, light shines wherever we are. Faith in the darkness, hope for the silence, joy, joy in our hearts. Let's celebrate peace, let's celebrate love, let's celebrate life, oh, in our hearts. Let's celebrate joy, let's celebrate hope, let's celebrate peace, oh, in our hearts. Love every moment, light shine wherever we are. Faith in the darkness, hope for a silence, joy, joy in our hearts. Joy, joy in our hearts.
And now 2 readings by Howard Thurman. Christmas returns. Christmas returns as it always does, with its assurance that life is good. It is the time of lift to the spirit, when the mind feels its way into the commonplace and senses the wonder of simple things. An evergreen tree, familiar carols, merry laughter. It is the time of illumination, when candles burn and old dreams find their youth again. It is the time of pause, when forgotten joys come back to mind and past dedications renew their claim. It is the time of harvest for the heart, when faith reaches out to mantle all high endeavor, and love whispers its magic word to everything that breathes. Christmas returns, as it always does, with its assurance that life is good. Now the work of Christmas begins. When the song of the angels is stilled, when the star in the sky is gone, when the kings and princes are home, when the shepherds are back with their flocks, the work of Christmas begins. To find the lost, to heal the broken, to feed the hungry, to release the prisoner, to rebuild the nations, and to bring peace among the people, to make music in the heart.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are near to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
The dawn has come. Ernest Holmes. Out of the darkness of the long night, the dawn has come. I rise to meet the new day, filled with confidence and strength. I arise and go forth into the dawn, inspired and refreshed by the living spirit within me. O day, you shall never die. The sun shall never set upon your perfect glory. For the lamp of the soul has been rekindled with the oil of faith, and love has cleansed the windows of life with a spirit of gladness. They shall never more grow dim with fear, for perfect love casts out all fear. I am renewed in strength through knowing good. My light has come.
Come and celebrate a new day. Celebrate the wonder of the earth. Come and look at life a new way. Celebrate the wonder of the birth. Come
Sweet Song of Silence by Ernest Holmes. Sweet song of silence, forever singing in my heart. Words cannot express, the tongue cannot tell. Only the heart knows the songs which will never be sung, the music which will never be written. I have heard that great harmony and felt that great presence. I have listened to the silence, and in the deep places of life, I have stood naked and receptive to the songs, and they have entered my soul. I am lost in the mighty depths of thine inner calm and peace.
What a rich and full evening this has been. I'd like to thank our ministers, our practitioners in training, our wonderful musicians and soloists, and our fantastic production team. With special thanks to Michelle Geyer, who has taken all of the clips and created the experience that we have shared together this evening. And I'd especially like to take a moment to thank you, our beloved community. Thank you for your generous contributions to Riverside Center for Spiritual Living this year. It is because of you that we continue to thrive and grow. It is because of you that we are able to share our message and our love with a larger community. If you would like to contribute this evening, the easiest way to do so is to text to give. Simply text the amount you wish to contribute to 951-419-5858. Or if you prefer, you can go to our website, riversidecsl.org, and in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the word contribute. Simply click on that and you can make your contributions there. Thank you for your continued support of our beloved community. Before we close this evening, I'd like to remind you that this Saturday, December 26th, from 10 a.m. until noon, you can drive through the parking lot at the center and pick up your white stone for our annual white stone ceremony that we will be doing Sunday morning, December 27th at 10 a.m. during our regular online gathering on Facebook and YouTube. You are also invited to participate in our reflection and renewal ritual that will be happening at 12 noon on Sunday the 27th. I hope that you will join us. We have now come to the time for our traditional candlelighting in perhaps an untraditional way this year. We light our candles, affirming peace, light, and love, now and throughout the coming year. May your holidays be blessed with love and joy. And as you light your candle, I invite you to please join us in song. All of us here at the Ryan household, Reverend Jeff,
Ed, Paisley,
and Oliver, wish you and yours a blessed holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. Blessings.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays!
From the Williams, we miss seeing all of you, and we are hoping to see you again in the new year very soon. Lots of love.
Hi, everyone. We're the Conleys, wishing you peace and blessings this holiday season.
And may you have a prosperous and healthy new year.
This is Amber Holland, and I just wanted to say happy holidays to everyone. And may you be filled with love and joy and peace this holiday.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. From the Stringfellows,
Aubrey, Constance, and Bill.
My Riverside community family, I appreciate you so much. And I want to wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. And I am just standing in the belief that this new year, this 2021, will bring you all your heart's desire. Be ready to receive it, claim the prosperity, the abundance, the well-being, the wholeness, the perfection that is yours by nature. Claim it and allow it to express through you. Thank you. I love you guys. And again, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas! This is the band, and we love you all, and we want to say have a great holiday, have a great New Year's. We miss you. We can't wait to have all of you back here with us gathering together, and I know that's going to be soon. So I want to say Maligayan Pasko.
Feliz Navidad.
We're going to say Merry Christmas together. Ready? Merry Christmas! Have a great holiday.
Hello, Riverside. This is Reverend Victoria Bomberry, and I'm happy to greet you for this holiday season. And I'm blessing each and every person, knowing that we have the peace of the holidays and that we have light in our lives and joy. And so it is.
Meleklikimaka from Hawaii.
Happy holidays to all of our friends and family at our CSL. Enjoy the season.
Hi, this is Neil, a licensed practitioner and our ministerial student. I'm wishing you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas to all my church family. May the coming year bring you health, prosperity, and love.
Blessed winter solstice greetings, you and yours.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ura Bogan.
And Denise Bogan.
This is Milo.
And Miss Millie Mae right here.
We'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Peace and blessings.
To everyone.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
From the Ralstons on Roan Ranch Road in Romoland.
Love you all.
Bye.
This is Laura Lopez, and I'm wishing everyone much love, joy, and happiness throughout the holiday season.
Hello, and Merry Christmas.
We are the Heal with Music team from Bella John Theatricals.
We just wanted to wish you a happy holidays.
Thank you all for giving us such a wonderful home to do what we love.
Without you, Bella John and Heal with Music would not have had such a great 2020.
Melakalikimaka, Feliz Navidad.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Allison
and Doug and Liam.
My name is Frances Drake, and I'm just wanting to wish everyone a lovely and prosperous and safe holiday season.
Would you like to say something, Margot?
Merry Christmas.
Be well.
Happy holidays from Mike and Jeannie Kataoka.
We, just like you are looking forward to 2021 for many, many reasons, but perhaps most importantly, that we'll get to see each other face to face again.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the Nace family
to your family. We miss and love all of you. Hope the new year is fantastic.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Andersons. Happy holidays. Happy
Holidays, peace and blessings.
Aloha. We know the light, love, and joy of the season. Bless you and yours today and always, in all ways. Happy holidays.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas to all our friends at the center. We love you.
We miss you. We wish we were doing this in person, but we just want to wish everybody a healthy and happy new year. And it's been one heck of a 2020. And see you in 2021. Merry Christmas. Love you.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Say bye, Trixie.
Say bye, Trixie. Good girl.
Marty and Vicky.
Love lives here